men will be gathered soon, Captain.
We don't have time. Let's leave now.
Destiny's Autumn.
I'm dying, man. Come on, go. Will! I can't do it.
Come on! Just gotta get across the river and then we're home free!
What?
Keep up!
What do we do now, Captain?
It's getting dark. We got one of them. Grab the body. Let's make haste.
Nearly 150 years have passed since our ancestors fled their homeland with little more than hope and a dream. After weeks at sea, their hope was almost gone when they found this land. A place free from war, free from oppression, and free from competition. It was not easy. These lands, like their shores, are unforgiving, but they persevered. Since that time, Runeshire has expanded. We have learned to get the most out of what these lands have to offer. Along the way, we have made friends and allies, but we also have enemies. And on that matter, we will be sending all available men and supplies to Lever's Bay. Once there, they will receive their final instructions. You have 3 weeks to deliver. The Panorans have lingered too long on these lands. We will not allow them to colonize on this continent. They're the reason that our ancestors left in the first place. That being said, let's talk about some good things. Baroness Drakeshire, I invited you and your lords here tonight as my special guests. Your barony has contributed much to these lands. Your contributions have put us in a surplus for the 10th straight year. And in recognition of that, I'd like to offer you new land grants on the condition that you can increase production and secure the territory properly with viable trade routes. Do you accept?
Yes, Your Highness, I accept, and I am humbled by your generosity.
Excellent. I'll have you get with Magistrate Ledger first thing in the morning.
Yes, Your Highness.
Now, let us enjoy the evening, for we have much to do on the morrow. To Runeshire!
To the king.
To the king, long may he reign.
Now, you know what this means, right?
More land, more work.
More coin, more title.
Your Lord of Note seems a little more excited about the good news than you are.
Yes, Your Highness, he does.
I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
Agreed. I will speak to him before he leaves the capital. Alone.
Let's try to have a good evening.
Everything I discussed has come to pass, correct? We will double the size of this barony, and with that, a new baron and a new Lord of Note. We all move up.
To the king, long may he reign.
So, dear cousin, are you enjoying yourself this evening?
Yes, Your Highness. Your generosity is intoxicating.
I appreciate that. Just keep your wits about you. If you could do that for me, please.
Of course, Your Highness. It's what I do best.
Kaimute,
Kamute,
Iris uf dasolores,
Idas Ufda Solores,
Tic ute,
Tic Ute,
Da Iris ut word mebulale,
Da Iris Ut Ward Memulale. What do you see?
I see many men. They seek you, Budgelok. Some seek to harm you. Some seek to help you. Some seek to know you.
Will there be war?
That'll be up to you.
What should I do, Akudia?
What you think is best for all of Bulale. You must decide soon. The longer you wait, the less time you'll have.
Time? For what?
The real war. The moon will swell and disappear, and the darkness will find its way. It too wants to return.
We will not fall into darkness.
We're not the only men here anymore.
How do we stop them?
Any way you can, Ladea.
Lite Ando.
summoned me, Baroness?
Ah, yes, Galen, come in, have a seat.
How can I be of service?
No, it's nothing like that.
Damn.
I need you to keep an eye on somebody for me.
I can do that. Who?
Lord Benton Wright.
Your Lord of Note.
Yes, and I don't have time to do it myself.
Understood.
I'll be shutting down the guilds in the capital and work will be scarce. I'll need you to go to Edgewood to look for work. Be careful. Lord Benton is not stupid.
Yes, Baroness, I will.
Thank you, Galen. Now leave out the back way, would you? Lord Benton's on his way here.
As you wish.
You sent for me, Baroness?
Yes, Lord Benton, come in. Have a seat, my lord. Things went well at the King's Feast.
Yes, they did.
Quiet. That being said, there are some things we need to get straightened out before we get ahead of ourselves.
What things are you referring to?
One, all of the trade caravans to the frontier must be secured. No more bandits or hill tribes or whatever excuses. Is that clear?
Yes, Baroness. I assure you it is my number one objective.
2, in order to submit for expansion, all of your taxes, paperwork, and stipends must be up to date.
Understood, Baroness.
I will be returning to the capital before the next moon. I will expect a tribute of support to bring back to the king. I expect all of the lords to represent the barony well.
Yes, Baroness. But might I ask one favor?
And what might that be?
Try not to promise anything beforehand. We have already conscripted way more than our fair share of men, and we're going to need them for any expansions. I will implore them to help in any way they can.
Fair enough. Just remember, the better we look, the better I look. The better I look, the more we get.
It's a win-win.
Good. Well, thank you for your time, Lord Benton, but I have much to do while I'm still in the capital. To the king.
Long may he reign.
Kamute, iduyas, uftatu. Why do you teach me to fight when you just lose?
You're going to keep doing it till you learn how to. The only difference between me and you is I have failed more times than you've bothered to try.
Onlin Tomut. Lade es ella. Me bacales. I thought about
Hey, how's it going?
All right. I'll be leading some security patrols soon.
Oh, nice. That's a good thing, right?
Oh, absolutely. It means he's giving me a chance to show what I can do.
I'm sure you'll be great at it.
Thanks. Hey, can I get a drink? We got some time to kill while the Lord's commiserate.
Should I make it too, then?
That bitch is going to be here another week looking for another tithing to the king's conflict with the Penorans. What about our end of the kingdom? We carved out this frontier and we get squeezed harder and harder.
Hey, it's her barony, and you know how that stuff works.
Well, that's not working for me.
We're going to make her as happy as possible. And we are going to expand our territory.
In what way?
By securing the trade route to Edgewood and expanding east instead of south.
And won't that put us closer to the damn foothills?
And yes, the great big lake, capable of watering our crops, our animals, and our people.
What about the hill tribes that live there?
They don't actually live there. They come down out of the mountains like wolves and scavenge and steal things.
Between them and the bandits, we're losing a shipment a month.
And men, don't forget that.
Yes, and men. Lord Chase and I will escort the bulk of the caravans, but we'll need some assistance from you as well. We can put out some word, hire some swords. We can do some clearing before the winter. Are we all in agreement? All right, let's see what we can scrounge up for the Baroness. To the Lords of Drakeshire and the expansion of our lands.
Huzzah!
This is our new home now, where the last pines meet the edge of the foothills. This is where we will stay.
I've lived in worse. I can handle this.
What about the townies?
The townies keep moving closer. We must stop them from coming without fighting.
Maybe we should put up some totems around the land.
We cannot let the townies move closer to tribe land. Don't trust them.
Their words have no honor.
They don't trust us either. So it is settled. We will mark tribe lands, and we will try to trade with the townies.
Enric, capital city's here, Baroness is here, we're down here. The Baroness would like us to go south into this clearing, take the clearing. We're not going to do that.
Understood.
I'm going to send you over here. I want a toehold at the lake.
We need to stop the townies from coming this way.
Find me a usable path through the forest and somewhere over here next to the lake.
They cannot disturb the balance of the mountains or Hadadud.
Where I can make a foothold.
Is there any sort of resistance I should be expecting, or am I going to be going into this blind?
If we must fight, we will fight. But we do not want war with them.
Going into it blind, any resistance you're going to find is going to be from the hill people. Just push them out of the way. They shouldn't be a problem.
Understood, my lord.
You should be there when they meet.
And I should not.
You are probably right.
Sure hope we get busy soon. I'm not making any coin lately.
I hear ya. Ever since they came through and recruited more men for fighting up north, it's been like this.
Well, something needs to happen soon. I'm struggling.
Then you gotta work the customers better.
I'm a good barkeep.
Yeah, but you act like you're married.
But I am married.
They don't need to know that. Try flirting a little.
I don't know about that, Kelly.
Works for me.
Oh, excuse me, my lord.
Hey, Galen. What are you doing here? I thought you were more of a city guy.
I'm looking for some side work. Capital's kind of shut down right now.
Most of the men have gone up north to fight. Not much going on around here.
I'm at the soldier type. Figure if I hang out here long enough, something will come up.
You drinking?
Absolutely.
Hey, Killer, is Lord Kane about?
Not right now. Not sure when he'll be back. Can we get you a drink, Archie's?
Absolutely.
Roderick?
It's Lord Chase to you, Galen. What are you doing all the way out here anyway? You in trouble again?
Just looking for work. I've had enough of the capital for a while.
Good luck with that. I won't hire people like you.
Thanks, Killer. I guess they'll let anyone in here nowadays.
Chase, my boy, come over here. We need to have words.
What do you need, Kane?
I know Lord Benton is all keyed up about wanting all this expansion. But what I need to know is, do you have enough men handy with you to take care of things?
I could rouse enough of them.
Well, business has been real slow. Slow business means less men. Less men means less protection against bears and bandits. I got no idea what kind of hornet's nest he's going to brew up going for this expansion, but it's not going to be good.
It is a pretty lofty goal, but more expansion is more land for us.
You know, diplomacy is not Benton's best attribute. He thinks he's just going to waltz in there and do a lot of building. He's wrong.
Any way you cut it, there can't be that many of them. We'll be able to push them as far as we need to.
You've been around Benton too much. I've been here on the edge of the frontier for years. I've heard all the stories, and I've seen a few things myself. It's not good.
What's your point, Lord Kane?
I don't think they're going anywhere.
Why not? They're not going to have much of a choice.
They were here before we arrived, and they've been watching us. I don't know why. They're not a very social people.
Then why would they care now?
The kingdom has always expanded along the coast. The few exploratory that they sent in there to the wildlands, they came back incomplete or not at all.
Not much I can do about it now.
Well, you can pull your head out of Benton's ass.
Excuse me?
Benton might be the Lord of Note, but you gotta remember, this is Sarmina's Baronsy, and we have to keep her happy, because you know what will happen if she's not happy.
I get you, but you definitely owe me a drink for that insult.
All right. Hey, Ella, bring Lord Candy Ass a drink.
Nabuto, you know the townies better than anyone here. Where would be my best place to trade?
Trade what?
Food and furs?
Probably at Edgewood. Is that how you plan to make friends?
I must go with something to trade.
That's a good start, but townies don't use a lot of fur. They prefer gold and power and ale.
Which we have none of.
That's not entirely true. You have a good pile of shinies from stupid townies. You, Vegilok, are leader of our tribe, and tribe has the power to protect, and you have the power of knowledge. But we don't have any ale, unfortunately.
Oh, I will go to Edgewood.
Alone?
Akudia said this is something I must do myself.
But she didn't say you had to do it by yourself.
Pogo, Tug, Soskochi, you will follow me. Ray Howell is in charge while I am gone. You should come too.
I'm an outlaw among them. I wouldn't be of much use to you.
And I will go without you. Let's go. Soskochi, you take lead. Go.
Thank you all for attending on such short notice.
And thank you, Lord Benton, for your hospitality.
My pleasure.
I appreciate your support. Now, down to business. You all know why I've brought you here. What have you brought me to show the king how much my barony cares? Lord Vaughn, what say you?
I brought 20 men. They're fully armed, well trained, and ready for battle.
Thank you, that will be very useful. And what say you, Lord Kane?
I got 60 men's for you. Some are armed, some are able, but they're all willing, you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Lord Chase, what say you?
Well, you'll get no men from me.
Sorry, what are you saying?
I have something much better. Cattle, 30 head, and 20 goats.
Thank you. You will be well received. And Lord Benton, what have you brought?
I was only able to muster 10 men. Sadly, none of them are ready to fight.
You should be embarrassed.
But each man is bringing their own cart, full of grain, sundries, and cows from Lord Chase.
Most excellent. Thank you all for your support. Gather your men and supplies and head directly to the battlefront. I will be leaving at first light to the king to tell him the good news.
If you don't mind me asking, Baroness, would you allow my man Philo to travel with you to the capital? I have business there at the registry.
I suppose I could make room? Don't be late.
I won't. Thank you, Baroness.
To the king. Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
All right, everybody, listen up. Lord Benton Wright has commissioned this expedition to be captained by myself, Endrick Butcher. Those who participate shall be paid upon completion of the expedition.
Where are we going, Captain?
We will start out heading east into the flatlands, then we'll start heading northeast into the foothills. Hold on. We are not going into the mountains, I can assure you. We are going to be clearing a path through to the lake, and you are going to be paid well by the crown to complete this task. Cowards.
Looks like it's just you and me. So, how long have you been a captain for Lord Wright?
I've been working for him over 2 years now.
So this is your first time captain?
You implying something?
No. You just seem a little tense.
I am. We're on an important mission from both my lord and the crown. Failure is not an option.
I get that. Relax a little. You got help. I'll make sure you get back, even if I have to carry you myself. I plan on getting paid.
Get me back, and I'll make sure you get the deserters warrants too.
Well, let's get going. Captain.
What's that?
It's a tribe marker.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, we're nowhere near tribe land. What's it supposed to mean?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
Well, we're supposed to go this way anyhow. Let's go.
You don't look so scary.
Get out of here! Gone! Shoot! Be gone! Get out! Go!
I got this.
There you go. If that works.
Why you come to tribe land?
I am Captain Endrick Butcher, sent here by Lord Wright on behalf of the crown.
To trade?
No, to make my way to the lake.
No trade. Leave.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I've been sent by Lord Wright on behalf of the crown. Go back to your cave.
Fuck this guy. Not today.
Whoa! This was not meant to happen!
Bring me lots of ale.
Your Highness. The Baroness is here to see you.
Send her in.
I will.
Your Highness.
Zarmina, a sight for sore eyes. Excellent job rounding up more supplies and men.
Of course, Your Highness. Anything for the crown.
I firmly believe if we push north before the last harvest, the Panorans won't make it through the winter.
A solid plan.
There's no need to continue fighting once we take the only farmable land away. We'll just starve them out. Minimal bloodshed.
Your Highness, may I speak freely for a moment?
Of course, Zarmina. Don't you usually? You're one of the only ones that's actually honest with me.
It's a bit of a touchy subject.
Spit it out.
The Panorans.
What about them?
I know you wish to have them off this continent, but I would like you to reconsider if I could present a more lucrative option.
Do I have to give you another history lesson?
No, Your Highness. But they are stuck in that cove. They can't grow much, but they're excellent fishermen. And they left the old world, same as we did.
We left to get away from them.
Technically, to get away from their great-grandparents.
Not amused.
Apologies, Your Highness.
Enough of this.
They're mining.
Mining what?
Copper and iron.
Excellent. We'll just take the mines over and mine it ourselves. Sounds like a profitable thing to me.
Consider the amount of resources that it would take to mine ourselves. Why don't we just let them do the labor? And then we can get first rights to purchase or trade at the only land border they have. Our ships control the coast, and the privateers can assure that we get a second opportunity at those resources.
I believe they're making the move south to test our borders.
Maybe they've noticed the troop buildup and are expecting the worst.
We're done with this conversation.
Yes, Your Highness.
We have a lot of important people coming to the capital. Make sure your people understand that we need to keep the streets a little safer. Can you do that for me?
Of course, Your Highness.
Good. Zarmina, I do value your opinion. You are the closest thing to a friend a king can have.
I'm flattered, Your Highness.
Let me let you in on one of my little secrets. If I wanted the Benorns gone, we could have eliminated them a long time ago. But a king needs an enemy to protect his citizens from. Because if the citizens have no one for the king to protect them from, they want protection from the king. And we can't have that, can we?
Understood. Your Highness, I should have known.
I knew you'd understand. I must apologize. I have a long line of people that I have to deal with. You go keep my city safe, and I'll take care of the borders.
Yes, Your Highness.
Don, bring me another one.
Of course, Your Highness. Right away.
Rahal, Takba Udmaku.
Yes, I will send the message.
No, you are. Nice.
Message from Tooth.